Welcome back to the Cryptolabs YouTube channel. Monday morning, no webcam, no fancy mic, no studio setup. I am traveling. I've been traveling for a few days, but I wanted to fill you in on a few positions and show you the possibilities of what happens when you build a DeFi business, because I have not touched my computer since basically Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's now Monday. Traveled to Fort Worth, traveled to Austin, did a whole day mastermind event. And I have more money in the bank now than I did before I left. That's the DeFi business. I'm not bragging here. Like, who cares? Don't make this about me. Make it about you. A lot of times we see other people doing something. We're like, oh, that must be nice. They can do it. I can't. I'm earning around $390 per day in these positions here. And I don't want to make it about the positions themselves. But I mean, $390 daily. I mean, I guess I was gone for what, 5 days? So that'll be... These positions grew by 1950. In fact, they grew a lot more because, again, Aerodrome is up by 18% in the last day, and overnight is up by 6%. Now, please, if you're in the Underdog Investor Group, lean on the portfolio reviews, because you would have seen these positions popping up 6, 7, even 8 weeks ago. We turned $4,000 into $20K, and now it's just compounding really quick. And a lot of our members were in it. Just scroll through here at least every couple days, maybe daily, and have a look at what others are doing, because some of these portfolios are really well built. You see our portfolio updates, of course, every single week. Grab the investor report. Starting, 8, 9 weeks ago, you would have started seeing me start talking about some of these positions on the base chain, which still is attracting. I mean, over the last day, that's 11, 12% increase in TVL. Over the last month, that's 137%. Remember, I get so passionate about this stuff. I don't want to yell, but we look for volume. And then we position ourselves, and it's amazing how you can turn a little into a lot. Base is still growing. Aerodrome still growing. Big fan of overnight finance. And there's a few other projects on base. Actually, we can just click here. Obviously, Aerodrome being the biggest DEX, extra finance up in the 3rd position, and Beefy is actually a good gig here over on the base chain. We got overnight finance. Of course, that's something I invested in pretty early. Aave for lending, and we can keep going down the list. So a lot of opportunities on base. And again, I mean, these positions continue to increase. Now, someone asked, well, because it's compounding your earnings for you, you can't take profit. It's this simple. If I want to take some profit out of this now $23,000 position and this $12,000 position, crazy, I could take, maybe I can convert it all to stablecoin. Maybe I want to take $1,500 of profit, or I want to take all my $23,000 of liquidity, or I just want to take $454 to go pay for dinner for a few people here. You get the point. You can do whatever you want here, or you don't have to do anything. You can keep letting it grow. Since I repositioned this stuff, because I did remove liquidity, paid back my leverage, since then it's up another 2,300 just from the yield farming, and up 1,800 in appreciation. This is up around $1,000 in farming, but about $22,000, $2,300 in appreciation. So that's pretty cool. I am still staking extra, so I get the extra perks of the platform. I got another 230 extra that I can claim, but then I take that and I lend it. Remember, always have your money working for you. And remember, this isn't about ExtraFi. It's not about base. It's not about any of that. We really want to teach our members how to fish. So yes, we share opportunities. 7, 8 weeks ago, I had $5,000 on this platform, and it just kept growing from there. We share opportunities, but at the same time, we really want to teach you how to fish. Yep, here's the fish. Every week we give you 3, 4 positions. Here's the fish, here's the ranges, here's the research. But eventually, we really want you scoping out, okay, where's the volume moving? Okay, it's really picking up in volume. Maybe there's something here on the base chain. Okay, let's look at some protocols. Let's look at some DEXs. Now let's look at some assets on those DEXs. Which ones are correlated? Which ones am I bullish on? Which ones do I not care about that? I just want the cash flow. And then remember, we move that cash flow. I'm going to go on a shopping spree soon here, because we move that cash flow. I'll open up the ledger, which is my buy and hold. Basically that, I still have assets on Tangem and obviously in DeFi and on my hot wallets, because Ledger doesn't, you can't move everything you have on Ledger. So Tangent is valuable. And I have wallets created that have never connected to a smart contract or a dApp or anything of that nature. And I will store some assets on there, especially low cap stuff that's kind of lesser known. But I mean, there's 14 grand in the last 24 hours of appreciation with the markets. Now, if I want to take some profit off this, I could. And then guess what? I could move it into the DeFi markets where I don't even care for the appreciation. I just want daily cash flow. And you can get the best of both worlds. Daily cash flow, again, whatever this is earning, around 300, 390 per day, wild, but 390 per day times 30 days, which I've been in here for much longer than, I mean, just this one protocol is almost 12K a month. And that's most people's salaries, if not more than most people's salaries, depending where you live, of course. That's wild. That's wild. This is DeFi, and this is how we build cash flowing businesses. So please, if you're in the UIG, like at least, because I know there's a lot, at least be grabbing the weekly reports and get into one or two positions that we share. Jump into the DeFi Investor Group and make sure that you grab our opportunity of the week every single week. On the 27th, we had one. April 3rd, we had one. We can go back to March. There's always something juicy coming out. And even if you get in with 10, 50, $100, yeah, you'll be making daily yield, but you'll get exposure. You'll start building your portfolio, and then we can scale it from there. Deal? So good. Keep building, keep growing. Build a DeFi business, not a gamble type. Most people are gambling. Like, build a DeFi business for cash flow, and then move that cash flow into assets that can appreciate, and you can get the best of both worlds. That's what I got. So I'm out. I'm going to move my mug in the middle here. Look at all this green. I love it. Move my mug in the middle. Like this video. Subscribe. Again, I know it's not fancy audio. I'm traveling. I'm in a hotel. I fly out to LA today at 4:30. It's been an insane week, but I'm finally home on Wednesday night or so. Looking forward to that, but also looking forward to the travel. So with that said, I'm going to leave some videos here and here and here and here. Do check them out. Study this stuff. Spend an hour or two on this YouTube channel. Dive in deep, like deep. Study this stuff. This stuff has changed my life in every single way, as you just seen. The point of this game is to go to bed and wake up with more money than you did before you went to bed. That's the name of this game. So I hope you're playing it. Check out the other videos. With that said, I'm out of here. Peace.